Here are 4 indicators that you and or a loved one could be losing your hearing. I hope you stick around to the end of this video because if you do, I'm going to tell you what you should do if you suspect that you have a hearing loss. Number 1, the volume on your devices is all the way up. This could be the volume on your TV. This could be the volume on your phone. But when the volume is high, this is an indicator that you are struggling to hear and therefore understand what sounds you're listening to. Either it just sounds loud and jumbled and you increase the volume for clarity, or you just feel like everything's quiet. Now, don't let yourself just do the testing. Ask someone else. Does this sound loud to you? What do you think? And listen to their opinion. You especially may have a hearing loss if people are constantly complaining about how loud your devices are. Next, you may have a hearing loss if you constantly ask people to repeat themselves. Now, there is a margin of needing to pay attention, so someone starts talking before they have your attention, but it is important to realize that normal hearing typically, once people hear that something's going on, they start paying attention and jump right in. With a hearing loss, it takes a couple seconds to realize that there's additional sound. It takes a couple seconds to process that sound, and before you know it, you're 10 seconds behind. So when you address your hearing loss, you can hopefully stay more up to date and better understand what people are saying. Number 3 is you get a great idea and you share it, and then the people in the group that you share it with say, yeah, we already said that. It's really funny with hearing loss because you're hearing, but your brain is a little behind in processing because it has to work extra hard. It's like autofill. You aren't realizing that people are saying what you're thinking. And so you come up with this brilliant idea like, let's go get ice cream, and everyone just had already agreed to go get ice cream because you are concerned about processing the information when they are involved in the conversation. So if you come up with great ideas and or people say, we already said that, that could be an indicator that you have a hearing loss. Last but not least, an indicator that you may have hearing loss is avoiding social situations. So social situations can be small group gatherings, large group gatherings, and things like that. If you avoid these social situations because you struggle to talk to people because you can't understand them, or you're worried the lighting's going to be bad because, again, you can't understand them, this is a hearing related issue. It's one thing to say, I don't want to go to that party because so-and-so is going to be there, but it's another thing when you find yourself being withdrawn socially more than usual because you feel like you don't know what's going on, or you feel like you have to ask people to repeat themselves, or you feel like your memory is a little behind. There is scientific evidence that treating your hearing loss can ward off dementia. If you're avoiding social situations purely because you feel like you can't keep up mentally or remember things, this could be an early onset of dementia, and because you haven't treated your hearing loss, it is exacerbating that. So if you are experiencing any of these 4 things, even just one of them, go to an audiologist, have your hearing checked out, and figure out if there is a problem that you can address. If you suspect a hearing loss, it is so important that you go to a licensed audiologist. Don't just go to any hearing place or Miracle Ear or something like that. Those people are not licensed doctors to diagnose your degree of hearing loss. They are there to sell hearing aids. Hearing aids are expensive. People pay a lot for them. You're going to pay a similar price at the audiologist as you will at a box store. So make sure that you are having a doctor help properly fit you. If you have any questions as to whether or not someone is a licensed audiologist, just ask when you schedule your appointment. If the person that you would like to meet with is not a licensed audiologist, simply cancel the appointment and Google search for a licensed audiologist in your area. Make sure that insurance covers their services. I would also like to add that hearing loss can also be an indicator of other underlying serious health problems. So consider that another benefit of figuring out whether there's a problem. Don't put it off. It's not worth it. Some people feel like hearing aids are for old people. For that, I say, look at me. Do I look old to you? No, my hearing aids and the fact that I wear them does not make me look any older to people that I associate with than I already am. So, what do you think? Of these 4 things I shared, have you dealt with any of these? Do you have a hearing loss? Are you afraid to go to the audiologist? What are you thinking? I would love to hear in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.